Hey, I'm Immigrant, and this is UnAdapted. After a decent run of wrestling highlights and similar content, and being pretty much inactive for nearly 2 years, I've decided to switch up to my other passion in life, which is cinema. Now, I've decided I didn't want to rebrand my main account for three particular reasons. The first being that it would be pretty awkward to find my main account into my wrestling highlights and then realizing, wait, this guy does films now? What the hell? The second being that I don't really want to use my main account for blowing up as a content creator, since I use that account to watch stuff and pass time, and I would really appreciate just to keep a low status in there. The third would be the one that I've mentioned already. My main channel is pretty much dead now, so I don't really see the point in trying to talk to 100 plus guys from 3 years ago into, hey, I've got this new channel and no, I might not do highlights anymore, but please subscribe, I've just decided to start over. It's not to say my main account will remain 100% inactive, because I do want to do some more personal stuff and more personal content through that account, but I want to do such content in a way that I can keep a low status. But I'll get to that content when the time comes around. For the moment though, my main passion has switched from wrestling to films and acting. This is not to say I don't like wrestling anymore, since I still catch up with the news and results, and I do want to catch up with the current in Japan now that I think about it. But I'm more focused towards films and filmmaking right now, so it'll have to be the second in line. So, with that out of the way, let me get into what I intend to do with this new channel. My content will mostly consist of three types of videos. The first being film reviews, whether they are the most recent films in theaters or just some random film I really want to talk about. I'll be reviewing films professionally and hopefully consistently. I want to talk about films and put my 2 cents out there, so I'll be checking out films and talking about them because I'd love doing that. I've been wanting to do that formally for months. Second, performance reviews. I didn't mention acting a couple of minutes ago for no reason. I love actors as much as I love films, and something that I've been following for quite a while now has been performance reviews. These are these little hidden gems of vlogs on the internet where people decide to talk about what makes a performance great or bad, and then they proceed to rate it. It's something I've grown passionate about, and it's something I've wanted to do for a while now. I will not be reviewing performance randomly, as that generates no interest from the internet. I will, like most of these aforementioned blogs, tackle every single Academy Award acting nominee. Of this decade at least. Just this decade for now. Why the Academy Award nominees, you may ask? Well, they are the biggest name when it comes to awards for the film industry, so it should be their job to reward the best. So why not checking out whether they do their job or not? I will eventually be covering other acting performances that have not been nominated by the Academy, but for the moment, I'll focus on those who have. On my reviews, I'll be covering their respective categories path to the Oscars, seeing how every nominee managed to get, nominated, and seeing how it all played out through the other award precursors, such as the Globes, the SAGs, the BAFTAs, and the Critics' Choice. Then, I'll individually review every single nominated performance of the category, starting off with the winner, and then going through the rest alphabetically. By the time the last review is covered, I'll rank up the nominees based on their rating and assign each of them out of 5. And then I'll give my final consensus on each performance, the winner, and the category overall. Then I'll move on to the next year, until it's all done. Then I might do the same thing for the supporting categories, but as of now, that's just a maybe. Also, if I finish this up and I still have enough energy to do some more of these kind of reviews, I might go back to the 2000s and do the same thing for that decade. Do I have any credentials to say I know anything about acting? Well, not really, but did the rest of the blogs that inspired me have? Probably not that I know of anyway. But I'll still try to remain as objective as possible as you can be with art, which does end up being subjective at times, but my point remains. It technically will just be my perspective, but I'll do my best to express it and to defend it. Third, but not least, will be an annual coverage of film awards season, trying to see who gets the precursors, who might get nominated for the Academy Awards, and me trying to predict them. I'll be giving my thoughts on who could be the contenders, and may or may not give hints towards who I want to see succeed or fail, especially in the acting categories. But all of this will just be to see who gets to the Academy Awards and who gets to win them. This type of content will only be around between September and February of each year. Well, I'll try my best not only to make it consistent, but also to make the best out of every single one of them. One last thing that I would love to do, but that will not be the main aim of my content as much as the previous 3, would be lists. my wins for each year, my top 10s, and seeing how the decade is drawing to a close soon, I'd love to catch up with most of the films of this decade to make a best of the decade video for the Best Picture nominees, and eventually the acting nominees. This admittedly will take me much more work, but I do look forward to making them. And well, that's about it. I'm UnAdapted, and if you're looking forward to any of these aforementioned videos, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'll come back with a new video soon. That's all.